I got a different mug today because I'm all out of sorts and disorganized. All right, I need to go get something to get myself set up. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Hang on, hang on. I will BRB. I'll be right back. I made it. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. How's everyone doing? All right, let me say hi to everybody, and then we're going to give our special shout out. What's up, Pro Pyro? What's up, Cavs? What is up, Corey? Good morning, Muffizz. Free cookies. Where? I got coffee. Cheers, everybody. Death Squad, happy Friday. Good morning, Habitual Hobbies. I'm happy it's Friday. How about you? Me freaking too. What's up, Ray? And what is up, School of Crop and Bobby? All right, guys, special shout out to Cavs, aka Lower Class Booth. Check it out, everybody. We've got our tie-dye t-shirt. How freaking cool does it look? Thank you so much, Cavs. I love it. I'm so glad it fits. So special shout out. There it is. Front, back. Very, very cool. Look how good that looks. And it's like my favorite colors. I freaking love, purple is my favorite color of all time. And then we've got a little bit of blue and pink, which I love too. 70s look, yes. So I did a little bit of accessorizing, my A for Aeroponics charm necklace, and some semi-flare jeans, you know. So this is the look of the day in the grow tent. It's actually warm in here, so I don't need my sweater, but thank you. And the best part isn't even the t-shirt. I mean, as much as I love this t-shirt, like, it looks freaking great. I love it. Look how sick this is, you guys. Check it out. Check it out. I freaking love, this is gonna be, so the only sticker I have up in my grow tent right now is the Pulse, just because I freaking love the Pulse. And right next to it is gonna be Cavs sticker. Thank you so much, Cavs. You guys are gonna be a part of the grow tent now. Here it is. Check it out, everybody. Cavs snake oil. That is a badass sticker right there. So freaking badass. Honestly, you should just print this design. I'm just gonna put the sticker right on the middle of my t-shirt because I love it. All right, so we're just gonna put it up. Where should I put it? In the corner? I'll put it right here. Sick. Freaking awesome. Freaking love it. I love it, Cavs. Thank you so much. Honestly, Like, this community is just so wonderful. I'm so grateful. So cheers, everybody. On that note, happy Friday. Hope everyone is having a great day so far. We made it through the week. Death Squad, it's been a while since I've asked you, how is your Venus flytrap doing? Honestly, it's a wonderful addition to the tent. I'm very excited about it. So thank you, thank you. I will soon have stickers and merch available, you guys. It's currently in the works. That's why I was late today, because I've been working on that all morning. Shit's expensive these days, you guys. I want to put something out that's like a really good price point for you guys. Like, I would not pay more than 40 bucks for a hoodie, or, you know, for a t-shirt. It's like, things get expensive. So just shopping around for the best cost so that people can enjoy and not feel like they're breaking the bank, you know? So what's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a great day and a great week. I got some coffee I have to sip on, get myself a little bit caffeinated. I don't have much planned for today, but I do have seedlings that sprouted. So we're gonna take a look at those, see if any of them could be moved to the tray. We're also going to be harvesting, because tomorrow is TFP in the kitchen, which I know you guys enjoy. So we're gonna do a TFP in the kitchen. I don't really know what we're gonna make. Like, I know we're gonna make something with the eggplant. We're gonna harvest some eggplant. We're gonna harvest some tomatoes. We'll harvest some herbs. And should it be an eggplant parmesan? Or with the variety that we're using, they're called little finger eggplants. So do we do more of like an Asian inspired, where, you know, we do like garlic and ginger? I don't know what's gonna be good. So I'm gonna find some recipes, and we'll see how we'll see what I end up choosing. So I don't know. It's only money. You can't take it with you. Yeah, but Cavs, when you don't have any to begin with left, you gotta make some before you spend some, you know? But you also gotta spend some to make some. That's one of the things that I learned from one of my previous jobs is you gotta spend money to make money. That's just the way life works. Sometimes you have to investment. I love to pay a little more and have it for years instead of paying less and have it kaput in months. Yes! You know what these people are trying to do? So I'm trying to find like a good heavyweight. What up, Bernie? And what up, Z-Bud? Thank you so much for hanging out. Happy Friday, you guys. I'm trying to find, especially for the men out there, a good heavy cotton t-shirt. So not like a thin cotton, but like a nice thick, like a good quality cotton t-shirt. I want it to be not like merch, but like an actual t-shirt that you guys would wear, that you can wash it a million times and it's still going to be maintaining its quality. So for those of you guys that just joined, one more time, special shout out to Cavs. Cavs and Mrs. Cavs have sent me a custom made, one of a kind Cavs snake oil tie-dye t-shirt, which we are rocking today, and I'm obsessed. I love the color. I love the design. So freaking cool. You know, if you look closely, you can almost see the crown. Freaking awesome, man. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks, Mia. Good morning. Happy Friday. And yes, go. Somebody said go Blue Jays. Who said go Blue Jays? Did I miss it, or am I thinking, oh, go Jays go. Yes, go Jays go, you guys. I know that upsets a lot of people, but that's okay. So thank you so much, Cavs. We were worried it wasn't gonna fit, but I told you guys I'm like a little kid, so it fits. Good morning, Dave. So yeah, today we're gonna do a little bit of hand pollinating. We'll check on our seedlings, and next week we're just gonna tear everything down. We're gonna get rid of everything and get ready to reset these buckets, because it's time. What's up, Tobacco Heaven? And good morning, Jay. Thanks for hanging out. Happy Friday. He probably cursed them. Let's hope not. It's hard to find good t-shirts here in South. They're always super thin for the heat, I guess. They never last. Actually, I was just going to go the Kirkland route and buy men's Kirkland Costco well, Costco Kirkland brand t-shirts, because they have like the heavy cotton. They're so durable. They're like a soft, and they're 100%. Now when I'm looking for t-shirts for merch, everything's like a blend. And it's like, oh, where's the freaking cotton, you guys? You need cotton, because anything else is toxic. I mean, I always wear polyester and whatever, but you know. Happy Friday, Brian. And what is up, Crow? Happy Friday, everybody. Cheers. I'm in good spirits today because I love my new shirt. Thanks so much, Cavs. I remember being younger and trying tie-dye, and Costco got good t-shirts and saved some money. Yeah, I think I might go that route. The thing is, I called Costco this morning to find out like how much inventory they had and, you know, what I can get my hands on. They don't have the shirts anymore. So they actually said that the cost is going to be going up of those t-shirts, because that's like a great price, these t-shirts. I think it's like $25 for 4 men's shirts, which is unheard of for 100% heavyweight cotton. So most of the demographic is men, so I'm going to do men's shirts, even for the women, just a small men's, because it's supposed to be streetwear, you know, a little bit baggy, a little bit streetwear-esque. It looks good. At first I thought it was Chris Stapleton. Is that a tie-dye artist? Who's Chris Stapleton? Let me Google this really fast here. Chris Stapleton. For some reason my device isn't working, so oh well. You'll have to let me know who that is. Oh, a singer. I feel like I knew that. Probably love giving away tie-dye shirts because it's always one of a kind. Oh, no problem. Yes, seriously, one of a kind. I love it. Love, love, love it. If Chris Stapleton's a country music singer, that's probably why I don't know who that is. I'm not into country music at all. Sorry. Anyways, whatever. My other device isn't working for whatever reason. So yeah, yesterday, after I got off the live, I had a very exciting meeting. I've got some exciting stuff coming down the pipeline, you guys. I can't wait to share with you. I can't share it yet, but soon. It's gonna be really good. I can't wait. So I'm excited about that. And the garden, it's looking rough today. Some things are looking better than others. Like the second bucket system is starting to come back to life after me messing up my nutrients. What is up, Black in 420? Happy Friday. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, the second bucket system is bouncing back. Oh yeah, he's a country singer, I figured, because I'm just not interested. This morning your short about the plant club popped up on my feed and it was amazing. Habitual, that was literally the transformation I went through. I used to be out at the club all the time, and then all of a sudden I became a homebody and became obsessed with plants, and every time I hear one of those songs that I used to hear, it just brings me right back, and then it feels like the grow tent is in fact the club. I've been called worse. Yeah, I just don't love country music. I don't know why. It's I know that's pretty controversial because everyone loves country music. It's just like when I was younger, if I'd walk into like an HMV or Sam the Record Man or whatever, and they'd be playing country music, I'd have to walk right out. Like I don't know what it is. I just can't. Maybe there's a couple here and there that are like a house music remix of country that I can get with, but otherwise it makes me fall asleep, man. Listening while finishing up putting trim on this metal roof. Nice, Blackened. I think you were talking about the metal roofs on Crumblewigs Live, and yeah, I've seen a lot more houses get their roofs replaced, their shingles replaced with a metal roof. It's supposed to like be extremely durable, and if you're all, you know, into like health and wellness, it can block out 5G, I think. 5G frequencies. But not your siding. If you got like vinyl siding and a metal roof, then forget about it. But you got to get the aluminum siding too, and then, you know, apparently it's supposed to protect the inside of the house against 5G. But anyways, that's what's up, MK? Good morning, good morning. And what's up, Fred? I listened to country music when I was a kid because it's what my mom liked. Then we moved to the country and I realized they're all lying and it's not fun here at all. That's why they all drink and talk about whiskey and trucks, because that's all they freaking got. Whiskey, trucks, and girls, and their guitar. I would think a metal roof would be loud when it hails. Oh my gosh, that would be so awesome. I love that sound on a metal roof. That would sound sick. This is about 101 I've installed. Done this one by myself. Well, be safe, Black and 420, and that is awesome. So I haven't even done a tent tour myself today, so we're gonna do this together. Usually I like to make sure everything's good before I show you guys, but this is part of the live. Like I said, this is show business, baby, so we're just gonna go for it, and I'm just gonna show you guys what's going on in the garden today. So first things first, the green tower. Now that I've changed it to the 15-minute timers, I mean, like overnight, I'm gonna have to move this head of lettuce, or I'm gonna have to trim my basil back. The lettuce leaves overnight just freaking took off. Here we've got some more beautiful lettuce leaves. So this lettuce is looking extremely different than any lettuce I've grown in the past. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, everything's looking real good. Oh, we got a little wilted guy here. I wonder why. One of my lettuce wilted here. But everything else is doing well. Everything is coming along nicely. We got a lot of lettuce happening here. Is this out of water or something? Is the grow tower out of water? No, we got water in it, so I don't know what's going on. But I will go get water because I gotta add water to my lemon seedling and stuff. So yeah, everything else is doing great. The strawberry is finally popping. So now we're gonna be able to root some of the runners. Yeah, so good morning, cannabis. Those are the ones that I transferred too early that were missing light. These ones are the ones that I transferred at a good time, and the way they're growing is very, very different. You can see they're not reaching for the light. They're looking really good. But this one, for example, is one that I transferred too late, and you could see it's already looking like it's, I don't know, searching for some light. So we're gonna fix them up and just kind of organize this tower a little bit. But this is kind of, this run is a little bit of a learning experience. There's a lot of things we can do to improve, but the last couple of days I haven't really done much to my reservoirs. I've just been giving the plants time, and things are looking better in the buckets today. Still looking rough, but because I cut the tomatoes back so much, we finally have new flowers. Sadly, these are all gonna go. They've all got root rot, they all have to go. Cannabis is asking, do you keep the lights on 24/7? No, these are on 14 hours on, 10 hours off, but I should probably do 12/12, but the rest of the tent is 14/10, so I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I also got new seedlings that we're gonna be introducing into the buckets and the towers, so this is one of those things where I've gotta average it out. What's up, Trey? Thanks for hanging out. Me and Mrs. Calves make them random and give them away as gifts. Well, I feel honored that I got gifted a shirt, a Calves original. Sorry, be missing tomorrow's live stream. Lots happening this weekend here. That's okay, MK. It's all good. Never be sorry, but you're gonna miss out. We are gonna do a TFP in the kitchen, and it's gonna be fun. Blackened, I'd offer you a Fresh Princess tie-dye t-shirt, but it'll probably be just a white t-shirt with like a blotch in the middle somewhere, because I'm not even though I'm an arts and crafter extraordinaire, I'm not really much of a tie-dyer. That's Cav's wheelhouse. 25 views, 9 likes. Thanks so much, Pro Pyro, and thanks so much, Bobby. You guys are so wonderful. Appreciate the support. You can put a smaller, shorter tent inside your larger to make different light schedules. Brian, I like your thinking. let me make some profit on that merch first. Maybe invest in a water chiller, and then we can get another grow tent. How's that sound? Honestly, I would go 24 or 18.6. I don't know about veggies cannabis, because then when do they photosynthesize? I don't feel like that's enough darkness. And since you're not growing any photo period plants, the light schedule doesn't matter too much. I actually think I don't know if it matters more. I feel like it matters more. But I'll have to look into that. That's something I've never looked into. I just looked like, what's the optimal lighting schedule for tomato plants that are mature and flowering? And, that's how I got my information. So this pepper plant is looking better, even though it is going to get the boot. And then we've got, obviously, our poblanos, which I'm still waiting for more because I want to harvest some and make more of those Southwest poblano poppers. Those were so good. And then inside here, I've got a bunch of little jalapenos growing everywhere. We've got the poblano plant, which is fruiting. We've got one back there. And I don't know, man. We're going to have to, maybe that's what we'll focus on this morning. Do a little bit of defoliating here on these pepper plants. I can't really see what's happening, or, if I'm getting more peppers growing. Like I do have new growth up top. I guess those 2 bell peppers that I harvested were really the only growth. And from what I'm learning is I've been adding too much nitrogen, and it really affected the growth of these plants, because now the leaves are huge. We got so much foliage and no fruit. So hopefully we can get that resolved, and yeah, we'll continue to monitor, and we'll see what happens. But I see some new growth over there, so not all is lost. And then as for the black beauty eggplant, the first one that I harvested, I actually think I harvested it too soon. Now that I'm looking back, even though the skin was glossy, so typically when your eggplant skins get like shiny and glossy, they're ready to go. This one, even though the skin is kind of glossy, it's still growing. Mine was only 124 grams, and it's supposed to be at least a pound. So, yeah. And then, so I don't know if we're gonna use a black beauty eggplant for tomorrow's dish. I think we're gonna use this one over here. Oh, we got to pollinate, you guys. That's what we'll do right after the tent tour. So check out all my eggplants. Woohoo! I've got so many growing. But I think this is the sucker we're gonna mess with tomorrow. We're gonna cook with it, not anything else. And then we've got all of our little eggplant there. So these are called Chinese not Chinese eggplant, little finger eggplant, but they are Chinese variety. So I think they're the ones where, like, when you go to the sushi place or whatever, you can order like a grilled eggplant, and they kind of like cut it in half, and it's like a teriyaki type eggplant. I think it's gonna kind of be like that type. So there's no rule saying you can't do eggplant parmesan. Thanks for clarifying. You guys, I just try to keep it light. You get some weirdos that think I'll do some weird stuff. So TFP needs a water chiller for X-Men. To better be watching your lives. Yes, honestly, after those comments, I'm probably on the naughty list. So what you planning on growing in the yellow planter? Well, Trey, if I can get my act together, this yellow tower is going to be filled with strawberries. I want a couple of different strawberry varieties, and we're going to just fill her up. Green tower is not getting enough total light. Since the bar's output are kind of weak, that tower is probably meant to be run 24/7 for best results. Possibly. My last grow, I didn't have the same issue. It's only if I transfer the seedlings too early. If I transfer them too early, it's not enough light. If I leave them in this tray until they reach a certain point, then they won't be reaching for light once they grow in the tower. So that's kind of the goal behind it, is to see how long should I leave them in a tray prior to or before putting them in the system. Those are Japanese eggplant. No, they're not. Well, the ones I have are called little finger eggplant, but they are a Chinese variety. Cannabis. Have you already chosen the strawberry varieties that you want? No. So I'm in search of Albion strawberries, and I also want to do the pine berries. I don't know if you guys know what pine berries are. They're pineapple flavored strawberries that are pink. Oh yes, the one at the sushi place. Well, because this is a Chinese variety eggplant, I thought maybe I could do more of like an Asian inspired dish. So, you know, we've done, what did we do the first time? We did tabbouleh, which is Middle Eastern. We did chorizo stuffed poblanos, which was more of like a Southwest Mexican. What else have we done? TFP in the kitchen. We did, what else did we do? We did cowboy candy. So it's like, you know, we gotta have all the flavors of the world. So maybe we'll do a little Asian, or maybe we'll do a little Italian. We'll see, we'll see. I just noticed something as I was walking through. This is really soon, so I don't know how this happened, but look! We've got our first bloom of our floret flower zinnia. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I could cry. I cannot believe I already have a bloom. That's wild. This one too. Holy crap. That is so fast. And this one too. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I just noticed today, and that's really freaking exciting. I've also behind me got some more floret flower varieties that we can harvest. We just harvested these flowers a couple days ago, and I've already got so many growing. Pretty freaking excited, you guys. And then Chinese 5-color pepper plant. So I was talking to somebody yesterday that really knows about growing peppers, and after talking to him, I realized that I think I screwed up the plant and I did something to mess up the leaves. I don't think it's like a seasonal thing where it feels like the season's over and it's shedding its leaves. I think I must have done something. Anyways, so that's our Chinese 5-color pepper plant. We started some new seeds yesterday because we're going to get rid of all the stuff in this bucket system here. It's all looking rough, and we are going to start anew. I would be getting rid of the tomato plants right now, but as mentioned, waiting for everything to ripen before chopping these plants down, just so that I don't waste any good fruit. Yes, those peppers are my favorite. So typically, you know, with bell peppers, they go from green to red, green to yellow, or green to orange. You don't get all the colors at the same time. There are only a few plants, pepper plants, that go through a ripening process where you really see the change in colors, and you have like 5 colors per plant. So that's what's cool about this one, is you get so many colors at the same time. And then on this side, we've got all our tomatoes. So these ones have been really happy, producing really well. I just need to make sure I'm staying on top with, you know, defoliating, making sure I keep them away from the lights. I got to get back on track with my nutrients. I've been kind of unsure as to how to handle my nutrients since I have been, since I think, according to you guys, I've added too much CalMag or too much nitrogen. So I don't know, I'm just giving it a little more time before I start messing with nutrients again. But wow, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Flowers in the winter, you guys, flowers in the winter. I'm so excited. Whoa. All right, so that's the tent tour. I'll show you guys the seedlings. Let me catch up on some chat first. So yeah, today's gonna be chill. We're gonna do a little bit of harvesting. Thanks so much, Cavs. And thanks so much, MK. I'm so excited. That is pretty fast. So it could be the stress. Like sometimes plants go to flower when they're stressed. I don't know why, but it could be the stress. A little bit, a little hint of Asian, a little hint of Italian. What's a hint? I don't know. It just sounds like a good word. Harold, hydro is year round. Well, that's what I was asking a grower yesterday. Was like, hey, you grow peppers. Do you know if indoor peppers lose their leaves and know it's the end of a season? And he's like, no, if it's indoors and there's nothing in the climate triggering a change, you must have changed something. And I'm like, damn it. I'm just trying to find any way that it's not my fault, pretty much. Too much, not too much, improper ratios. Got it. So that's what I need to get back on track with. What is up, AKSC? Thanks for hanging out. And good afternoon, Harold. I don't know if I got to say hi. That's what I thought. Thanks, Les. Yeah, so this is a user error. I messed up. So, Les, have you ever grown a pepper plant indoors that just randomly starts losing its leaves and knows that it's the end of the season? If so, let me know. Either way, I can't keep that plant. As much as it's my favorite, I can't keep it because it's got root rot. And if we're going to start anew, we have to do things properly. So, in terms of seedlings, I'm going to show you guys. So, for those of you that are new here, I've started my seeds a bunch of different ways. Typically, I use a polyurethane sponge. I saturate it, I put it in the sprouting tray, pop the seed in the center, or I use the paper towel method. However, once the seed starts to grow its roots and sprout, the roots grow into the sponge. When I actually grow my plants, they are in foam collars. There's no grow medium. So you can see here with my lettuce or my herbs, everything's in a foam collar. Nothing is in, nothing has a grow medium, just foam collars. So when you're removing the seedling from the paper towel or the sponge, sometimes it could be really challenging to not damage the root or just stress the plant out in general. And so I have been germinating my seeds in a new way. So I don't know if this is like a new way that I don't think I invented it, but if I did, cool. So I lay out a damp piece of paper towel on my sprouting tray. Then I put my foam collar down. I pop the seed in the center cavity, and the goal is for the plant to go through the center cavity so that I can just grab it once it grows, transfer it to here. So this is what these look like. This one I popped in the center cavity. It grew in the center cavity, and now we have roots. Now this is ready to go into a net pot, into the grow tower. No transferring, no harming the roots, no searching for light because they had their time here to get the light that they need. And it's just a really great method for me personally based on the way that I grow. So far, the lettuce in the tower are the first ones that I tried using this method, and then I moved on to a couple of herbs. So now I did 2 cilantro plants that were successful, 1 dill plant that was successful, and 1 dough hill pepper, which is like a mini yellow bell pepper except sweeter. So now I've got an exciting update. I don't know if you guys can see, but you know they're ready when you see a little poof here. I don't know if you guys can see, but you can see something growing. And if I, oh, shoot, I just messed this one up. Darn it. Put the seed back there. Put this back here. All right, look. Ready? Drum roll, please. Da da na na. Yay! Success! So now we've got our first tomato seedling. So let's look at what variety that is. That is the pink oxheart tomato. So the pink oxheart tomato seems to be the first one that has successfully sprouted using this method. And now it's time to get it out of the tray and introduce it to some oxygen. And looks like I've got another one right here. I see a little poof, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to, oh, look! Oh my God, I'm so excited. You guys, this is a great day. I'm glad I have this documented. Check it out. Guess which one this is. Can anybody guess which tomato This is that sprouted. Les, you have experience. That one is the Rebel Starfighter Prime. I feel like I need to do some kind of like Power Ranger shit when I talk about that tomato variety. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! You guys, check this out. Check it out. We've got Rebel Starfighter Prime. Then we've got Dark Galaxy, which sprouted. Then we've got Cherokee Purple. So these are all my favorites. Oh my gosh, I could cry. Special shout out to Les. These seeds are great seeds. I mean, they sprouted. I'll have to look back at my lives, but I think we did these not that long ago. So here's the thing. I've got to document this in a polished short. So I'm not going to transfer these to the light or to the oxygen right now at this moment. I'm going to do it as soon as I get off the live, because this deserves its own video, and it deserves me taking the time to explain it and kind of produce it in a video for you guys. Wow! That's so exciting! Wow! Let's see if any of the others... Okay, we've got one more that's sprouted. Beautiful! Oh my gosh, that's almost everything. So far we're having a great success rate with this method. Man, you guys should try it. If you grow in foam collars, just put out a piece of paper towel, lay out your foam collar on top, pop the seed in the hole, make sure you get the foam collars with the holes. I have these foam collars that I've purchased. They're good for blocking the holes of the tower that you don't use, but unfortunately there's no cavity, so you can't pop the seed. So you got to get the ones with the holes. And it's, wow, what a great method. I can't believe that worked. Wow. Do you know how much this is going to change my life now, you guys? This is going to make me much more efficient. This is now I need to learn how to like implement the nutrients properly and do all that kind of stuff once everything is in my system. But the fact that this is working and that I've been kind of looking for, you know, new ways or better ways to germinate, then wow, I'm so excited. That is awesome. A Power Ranger costume would be easy to pick up right now. Yeah, I need like a green and purple leotard with like a crown or something, and then, you know, I'll be like the Fresh Princess superhero. I grew Cherokee Purple last 3 years. Love them. Get my seeds from Baker Creek. Oh my gosh, I love Baker Creek. I've never ordered seeds from there. I got my seeds from the Seed Daddy, aka Les. Rebel Starfighter and Dark Galaxy have the darker stems. Yes, they do. I can't freaking wait. That tent is literally a house. Thanks, Flip Wilson. Welcome to my house. And thanks so much, Fred. Appreciate you. I originally got some of them from Pennsylvania. Cool. Flip Wilson, I am a solo grower. I do everything by myself. Man, I need to order some of his, this pepper seed for next season. Okay, you guys, I promise today I'm going to post the list in the community. It's just like there's like 10 lists, and I need to go through, make sure I didn't duplicate saving them, and then upload them to the community. I promise. I go to Baker Creek a few times a year. It's about 2 hours from where I live. Cool. Man, I love that hippie guy. He's so hilarious. He's the reason why I started following them, and I even know who Baker Creek is. Flip Wilson, I will gladly give you a quick tour, only because I'm obsessed with showing off my garden. All right, so quick tour. We just did a tent tour. So for those of you that are new here, at the top of every live, I do a tent tour. Sometimes it's a 5-minute tour. Sometimes it's a 15-minute, depending on how excited I am and how much I, you know, have growing. So we've got 3 grow towers in the tent. So you walk into the tent through here. To my left, the camera's flipped, you guys. Actually, never mind. This is my front camera. So we got a seedling station. this is where I'm starting my seeds. This is where the seedlings get raised before they go in their system. We've got an orange grow tower, which will be all lettuce and herbs within the next 2 weeks. This yellow grow tower is a work in progress. I'm working on cloning strawberries to fill this tower. This whole tower is just going to be strawberries. This grow tower is lettuce and herbs right now. Not a lot of lettuce happening, only because I've been experimenting with this new germination method, and so there was a little bit of trial and error involved, and I did lose a little bit of lettuce. But lettuce and herbs, we've got our strawberry clone that we're trying out in the tower. More lettuce, we've got some kale, more lettuce, a lot of parsley, and then here's the main grow where I've got my produce. So this bucket system is about to get reset. So the plants are looking rough, but it's for a reason. It's because I've kind of neglected them. These are all cherry tomatoes. We've got a bell pepper plant that's on its way out. We've got a jalapeno plant with some jalapenos. We've got a poblano plant back there with poblanos growing. Chinese 5-color pepper plant with some gorgeous peppers. We've got a dahlia plant with some gorgeous dahlias. We've got our tomatoes. We've got Armenian cucumber coming along nicely. We've got zinnias, which I just saw my first bud this morning, which is very exciting. And we've got some eggplant growing. And bell peppers, which I screwed up my nutrients. And so now we're back on track, but it's going to involve some patience. Do I top off and change my buckets? Well, that's something I'm trying to figure out. Right now, I just top off my reservoir. I don't know if I should be like flushing my system in the middle of a grow. I'm still learning. So pretty much these buckets right here have been in operation for 28, we're on 29 weeks almost. So it's time to reset them. So we're going to take all these plants out, clean everything, and reset, like not only sanitize but also sterilize, and reset everything and start anew. It is quite the undertaking. I'm still new at this journey because I had my first 2 grows were cut short because I had powdery mildew and I had thrips, and so I had to reset every single tower, every single system, and it took me about a full week, and it was like maybe 12 to 15 hours a day. I was cleaning all day long. It was a lot of work, but this time I managed to keep the tent pretty clean, powdery mildew free, and so in the next week, all these plants will be gone. This system is going to be reset. We have all of our new seedlings here that we're germinating with our new method, and we're going to be implementing new nutrients. Up until now, I've been using the synthetic organic hybrid. It's the Flora series by General Hydroponics, and unfortunately, with organics and an aeroponic system, it makes for a huge mess. So I should be resetting or cleaning my systems even more so during the grow while using that fertilizer. So I'm still learning. I don't know the best way. So you guys are gonna kind of be here along with me on the journey as I learn, as I evolve, as I go through all of this stuff. And that's kind of the idea behind these lives is, no, I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, I am very much learning. These are the infant stages of my growing journey, and I just want to share it all with you guys so that anybody else that wants to know more or doesn't know what they're doing either, they won't feel intimidated. Thank you so much, Yash, but I'm not a scientist. All right, let's go back here. Depending on how caffeinated you are. Yes! Today I'm pretty caffeinated, actually. Black, and so far I have about 200 different seed types. Shout out to Les, man. The seed daddy. Your energy bill must take a hit from this. Yes, Flip Wilson. I'm consuming 2,000, the tent when everything's fully operational, including the lights, which are on a lighting schedule, but when everything's on and maxed out, I'm consuming about 2,000 watts. The tent is pulling 2,000 watts. So I think it's about 28 kilowatts per day that I'm consuming. Can you grow more hardy herbs in the tower? Oregano, thyme, mint? Yes. I tried oregano again. The seed is so small and the seedling is so small. I have a hard time not drowning it. So we'll get there. And welcome, Robert. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. I'll find you on YouTube and see how I can order some from you. That's a touchy subject. It's a touchy subject only when you bring it up, Hash. I'm just kidding. Happy Friday, Hash. I'll be watching to see how it goes. Thank you so much. And reset with all cannabis. Well, Ned, I'll be getting into that at some point. So maybe I could pick all your guys' brains when I get to that point. Thanks so much, Flip. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate you. And I'll have to come check out your page. What do you grow? And what method of growing do you use? I'm curious. Well, that's for that question's for anybody in the chat. Captain Jackson, dead bug is the best thing I found for thrips. See, the thing is, when I first started, I was wanting to do like all natural, all clean. So I tried like apple cider vinegar or like milk, or what else did I use? Oh, I used like Pure Crop One or Lost Coast Plant Therapy, but unfortunately it was so far gone that I ended up having to throw everything out. I like to plant various pepper plants, making salsa, hot sauce, ferment, can dehydrate. Sounds great, MK. Yes, MK, post a list of what you're looking for. I'm sure everyone will help you find it. That's what's in my buckets. Nice, Robert. I'm new to growing and I grow cannabis. Flip, I'm going to be right there with you. I'm new to growing and hope to grow some soon. I've got some goodies on the way from calves, so I can't wait to start trying that. I did all that stuff. The mother can be evil. Plants don't know the difference. NPK is NPK. I'm outgrowing a weed pro per watt. 16 to 17 hot pepper types. Wow. All right, guys. So first things first. Let me check if my device is working, because I want to get you guys to vote on the eggplant. I'm happy to answer any questions about cannabis anyone has any time. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you, Ned. This is what it's all about. To be honest, the majority of what I learn is because of these lives. You know, it can be a little bit vulnerable to put my journey out there, especially if I don't know what I'm doing. But that's what's helping me learn. I've got everyone in the chat coming to my rescue every time I have a problem, and it just helps me learn, especially because I'm not really a researcher type. I'm more of like, let's just go for it. Okay, the Chris Stapleton picture just came up, and now I'm laughing because I'm like, oh shit, look, I do see the similarities. Cabs, have you heard that before? There's Chris Stapleton, and there's Cabs. That's funny, man. Love it, love it. All right, so thank you so much, Flip. Appreciate it. And yes, the mother in ACV. I have mine is organic apple cider vinegar with the mother, not the father, the mother. Okay, so tomorrow, for those of you that are new here, we do a TFP in the kitchen segment where once a week, once every 2 weeks, we harvest something from the grow tent and we pick a recipe and I cook it in the kitchen just to show you guys the full scope of my mission to grow my own food. And so a lot of you guys see, you know, the technical stuff or everything that's going on in the grow tent, but I want to be able to like display the full scope of everything and how it works. You know, you grow your food, You harvest it, you cook with it, you eat it, you enjoy it, and just the cycle of what my mission is to try to inspire people to do the same. So we're gonna harvest, we're gonna find a recipe, and tomorrow we're gonna be cooking it. Yes, those are the Spider Farmer lights, Flip. But because I got them, so this tent was assembled back in, I think it was 2020, and it sat for like 2 years before I even started using it. So at that point, they didn't have the Bluetooth lights. And in hindsight, I'm like, damn, that'd be so convenient because, you know, I have my pulse monitor and I have the VivoSun app with a few probes that are connected to it. And so I'm able to get eyes on certain things in the grow tent, except I can't manage the lights from afar, which sucks. Right now I have 4 lettuce plants and a few small house plants and an indoor greenhouse. Other than that, my outdoor garden is all done for the season. Hey man, it's better than others. Some people have nothing to grow during the winter, so that's awesome, Death. Plus you got a Venus flytrap, so I've had frost 5 times, but my outdoor stuff is still growing. Wow. Bluetooth setup, pain in the butt. Yeah, see, I'm technologically challenged, so I don't know if Hash is laughing at me because of the lights or laughing at somebody else, but whatever. I'm laughing right back at you, Hash. Go to for sweet seeds if you want to try cannabis. All right, let me just go water something, my lemon seedling, because I forgot, and then we're going to harvest / find a recipe. Is this tent in your basement? Yes, this tent is the basement. All right. My peppers are still kicking in this cold weather too. Wow. Okay, let's find. So I want you guys to vote. I'm laughing at Bluetooth. Of course you are, Hash. It's literally bigger than my house. Flip, this is like the size of, this is bigger than my first apartment. I think my first apartment that I ever moved into was like 100 square feet. No, I'm just kidding. It's 200 square feet here. And yeah, to be honest, this is almost the size of my first apartment. I'm also laughing at your expensive pulse grow. That was actually, I'm fortunate enough that was actually sent to me. So honestly, it's changed my life that in hindsight, I probably would buy some type of environmental monitor that's the same. I love the pulse. I know a lot of people think it's expensive or overpriced or whatnot, but it's really helped me learn and understand all the variables that I need to focus on. So I'm not mad at it. I'm cool with it. Eggplant. All right, so I want everyone in the chat to vote. Do you guys want me to make a TFP variation of eggplant parmesan or something else that's creative? Let me know what you guys want, and I will find a good recipe. And based on what we're growing, or based on what we're cooking, we'll determine which eggplant I harvest. Sweet seeds auto flowering. They flower at 18 hours in 4 weeks when the roots hit the bottom pot. I don't know anything about growing cannabis, but good to know. That seems fast. 4 weeks. Do you have multiple inline fans going? Yes. So I used to have, so I have one, I'll show you guys. I have an inline fan. So I used to have both of them up top until everyone in the chat taught me that you want your intake coming from down low, pretty much the opposite, so that it blows through your canopy and then gets exhausted up high. So we've got the exhaust fan up high. We've got one inline fan up high, which I still need to move. And then the other inline fan, I actually moved down here because I didn't really know where to move it. But Yeah, so seems to be okay, but again, still learning. If you can only control temperature or humidity, then VPT charts matter. If you can control both, you don't need a chart. Well, I can control both, which is luckily. I love that your t-shirt has purple hues. Me too! Shout out to Cabs yet again. Honestly, I'm really feeling myself in this shirt. I love it. I love tie-dye. I love purple. It's freaking awesome. Eggplant Parmesan. How much are they paying you, Renee? Spider Farmer should sponsor you. Flip Wilson, I've reached out to them actually. And no, they don't want to sponsor me. I think they only sponsor like people with a larger following, or maybe, I don't know. But I've gotten, when I first started growing, I got this email from Spider Farmer, and it said something along the lines of like, we'll send you 10 products and we'll pay you, if you promote these products, we'll pay you 4,000 USD a month. And I'm like, freaking water chiller, here I come. But it was a scam. It was a scam for sure. I vote eggplant parmesan, but which one do you want? You're the one eating it. No, I want you guys to tell me what you want me to cook, because this is about you guys. The TFP in the kitchen, yes, I get to eat it, but I'll enjoy whatever I eat, to be honest. I have a good appetite. That's a nice season length. We had our first frost last week. Yeah, it's definitely getting cold out for sure. Reach out to Grandmaster LEDs, best lights in the game right now. I don't know, I've seen a lot of people, there's some kind of controversy with that brand. I don't know what it is, but there's something. I've seen some people say something, I don't know. I'd have to look into it. Maybe on Reddit I'll learn. Intake should be low, exhaust should be high. Yes, Hash. I have lemon drop peppers, aji peach, orange mini bell, jalapeno, Lesia peppers. Yes, that's what we're growing now too. Can't wait. Flip Wilson, I'm in Canada. You're even in Canada too. Yes, I am literally just outside of Toronto. I'm just outside of the city. It sucks. I hate being in a congested area. The more I fall in love with plants, the more I hate people. And the more I hate people, the more I fall in love with plants. So, looking to get away from the city, you know? No controversy, just haters. Okay, see, the thing is, I am still learning, so I lack the ability to discern what's good information from bad information, and so I kind of just hear what people are saying, and I don't know if it's, you know, something I should believe in or whatever. Anyways, the universe smiled on you, TFP, because we use blue, red, and yellow, whatever you get, however it turns out. Well, I freaking love it. You guys are freaking talented. The colors of that shirt are nice, aren't they? Hey, Flip, fellow Canadian, Alberta. It is cold there, but Alberta's a good spot. It's just cold. Thomas is a great guy. Cool. Well, maybe I'll have to reach out. It's out of Canada. Oh, I didn't know that. My advice, listen to Hash. He's a bold-faced liar. He claims 10-pound in a 4x4 area. Yeah, so see, I've heard a lot of people have issues with this brand, and so I don't know. I don't know what's right or what's wrong. You know, I could listen to Hash or I could listen to Ned. Who do I listen to? Everyone take a vote. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm in Texas. It's hot. Oh, Stangman, I'd love to go to Texas. I've never been. But when I do, I'll come visit. This was my first season growing, and it was really great, but I started some seeds kind of late, thinking on starting them in mid-February. Death, that's what I did when I started my flowers for outdoors. Mid-February is a great time, because then you can get them in the ground really anytime it's hot enough. Listen to Bobby. What does Bobby say? Bobby says Florida has a lot of property for sale. Okay, Bobby. I mean, Florida, growing up, I used to go to Florida all the time, so freaking love Florida. But I used to go with my grandparents, and they were like in an old folks area, you know? So it was a little bit of a different experience. It wasn't like South Beach or Miami or anything, but it was still fun. do you have a controller for your tent? Well, I have an environmental monitor, and I have, you know, like I can control the fans. I have a dehumidifier that I can control, but I don't have like one magic controller for the whole grow tent. He said with his own mouth, and he argued about it with me in the comments. Huh. Well, I don't know. Yeah, see, Hash, there's somebody on my Instagram. He's probably well known in the growing community. I'm not going to name drop, but he shares the same sentiment that you do, and this is where I got my information from. And I not look up to this person, but they inspire me. Their garden inspires me. They're very aligned with the stuff that I believe in, and so when they started saying those things, I was like, oh, maybe he's right. Like, I don't know. So I don't know. I don't even know what that means. No one claims 10 pounds in a 4x4. Watch it for yourself on the show where they sell stash blend. Texas is cool. Been down by the Mexican border in Laredo and McAllen a couple times. Cool. So yeah, guys. All right, let's go harvest our first Chinese eggplant. Or not China. I don't know why I keep calling it a Chinese eggplant. Little finger eggplant. Or we can do eggplant parmesan, or we can do like eggplant fries or something. Totally get that. Timing can be hard. Oh, thanks for saying that, Flip Wilson. I appreciate you. If I knew more growers or garden lovers, I would share your content. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I'm all about the same thing. This is all about community. I feel like this is our garden, you guys. I always say, I mean, right now, this is my doing. I effed up. But when the garden looks good, it looks good because of you guys. You guys help me so much more than you realize. But yeah, I really appreciate it. You guys are so wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna harvest the eggplant, little finger eggplant. And I don't even know if it's gonna taste good, you guys. I've had some people tell me they've tried growing eggplant, and the one time that they were successful, it didn't taste very good. So, but it feels right. Like, it feels ready. It's not too hard, not too soft. All right, so I'm gonna flip you guys over. So that's the one we're gonna harvest right here. I'm gonna make a personal size eggplant parmesan. So we're gonna harvest this eggplant. We're going to harvest some tomatoes. We'll do it with, this is the first Chinese 5-color, or, oh my God, I don't know why I keep calling it Chinese 5-color. Little finger eggplant. There it is. So it goes 3 to 6 inches in size. Once the skin is shiny, it is ready to harvest. So I'm actually just gonna clip it from the top here. Can you guys see that? All right, 1, 2, 3. There it is, the first one. Dun, 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 dun. So this is a little finger eggplant. We're gonna slice it in half and make our own variations. It's gonna be a personal size, more of like an appetizer or a snack size. But there it is. So I don't have my scale here. I should have brought it so we can weigh the eggplant. And then we'll harvest some tomatoes. Is that eggplant big enough for eggplant parmesan? No, that's why I'm saying if I cut it in half, and I don't know, I'm gonna figure out a way to make a mini version. It's gonna be a TFP version. I also have the Black Beauty eggplant that I haven't harvested or that I haven't eaten yet. So maybe we can try it with both. LEDs were superior. Why are all manufacturers trying to match their color temperature? It looks bigger than a finger. I know. So this is on the larger end. They usually get 3 to 6 inches in length. I think I have my measuring tape here. Let me see. Don't know if I do, but I do. That's a huge finger. Can make the spectrum, but it can't produce the same color temperature. Okay, so I'm just gonna flip you guys around. I'm just gonna measure the eggplant for you guys and show you. Mine is bigger than yours. I'm just kidding. So oh wow, right on point. So it says 3 to 6 inches in size, and my stupid tripod blocks the camera. There it is. So just under 6 inches, I would say. And I mean, for lack of a better way to explain it, it is almost 5 inches in, I could say circumference, I could say girth. I don't know what to call it, but there it is. It's definitely bigger than a finger, that's for sure. So when you go to the sushi place or the Japanese restaurant, they typically have it cut in half, and they either bread it, batter it, or do something. Ogo, what up, Andrew? Everyone give Andrew a big shout out. Buddy's getting married tomorrow. It's the first day of the rest of his life, or it's the last day of his life. I'm just kidding. But happy wedding eve, Ogo. So excited for you guys. I popped in really quick yesterday. You're really putting in the work, putting down those floors. Hope that's going smoothly for you. You have to turn your LED down so far to keep them causing what looks like magnesium deficiency. Your plants begin to stretch. Just gonna keep quiet and not make a comment. It's the girth. Well, you guys, I don't know what else to call it, okay? So, yes, everybody, congrats on losing freedom. That's what I was trying to say, Flip. Congrats on your life being over. I'm just kidding. Allie, his betrothed or his future wife, is a wonderful, wonderful person. So it's probably going to be the last good day of her life, if we're really being honest. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You guys are a great bunch. I'm so excited for you guys, and I'm sending you all the well wishes in the world. She is wonderful. You are wonderful. And you guys are going to live a long, happy life together. And me, I'll be here just cooking eggplant parmesan. And yeah. So yeah, there it is. But it looks, I don't know, that's a pretty flawless eggplant. The Black Beauties have like scarring and stuff. But yeah, we've got pretty nice measurement. Made me feel like this channel needs age restrictions. You know what, Flip? I've got a great sense of humor. My mind is often in the gutter in the most respectable way. And I just like to have fun and joke around with you guys. And life can be crappy and too serious. And it's just, you know, I want you guys to have fun when we come here. No stress, just laughs. That's what it's all about. You know, you have the rest of your life or the stressful things in life or whatever it is to be, you know, boring about. So when we're in the grow tent, we have some fun. And we talk about the girth of my eggplant. I have no filter and also a gutter mind, so I feel you. Oh man, you know, one day I took it a little too far and I got an age restriction on my video, so anyways, it's all in good fun. Obviously, there's always boundaries, but you guys always respect it. You guys are great, and it's all fun and games here. That's what she said, yes! Missed the live, but checked it out after. Love the hair. Oh, I have not checked out the hair. Andrew, what did you do to your hair? LOL, did you really? Yes, I don't want to say the term. It was something when we were talking about the eggplant, and we were talking about something about how, I don't want to say it because I don't want to get an age restriction, but it was, yeah. Now I'm trying to be, you know, a little more well behaved so we don't have these issues. Anyways, all right, we're gonna harvest a few tomatoes. I actually have tomatoes that I harvested last night that are still sitting in the bowl that I can also use. I guess I should look at a recipe first, but whatever. Actually, no, look at a recipe first, Natalie. Don't just harvest because you feel like harvesting. TFP, actually, Bernie, that's going to be the channel name for when I start growing the good stuff. So I'm going to make a separate channel for that. And it's probably going to be TFP After Dark or something like that. And it's just going to be strictly about, yeah, the one time at plant camp. And this should be on Only Plants. Hash, I've got something in the works. It's not Only Plants, but it's, yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. You have so many subscribers. Thank you so much, Flip. YouTube is a grind. I've been working really hard, and I try not to be like too self-promotional. I'm here, I'm learning. You want to learn with me? Or you want to laugh with me? You want to laugh at me? Whatever the heck it is, just come hang out. No, but first, actually, we should, okay, one thing at a time. But yeah, I'm going to start an OnlyFans page, but it's going to be it's not going to be me. People are going to think it's me. But really, when you subscribe and you pay for your subscription, it's just going to be me hand pollinating all the flowers in my grow tent. Because when you're hand pollinating, you know, you're pretty much making your plants fornicate. And so why not call it Only Plants and start an actual OnlyFans? I feel like people would get so pissed. I'll put a picture of myself, making it seem like, I got on OnlyFans, make everyone subscribe and pay, and then all you get is me with an electric toothbrush hand pollinating my flower, and that's all you see. It would be fucking, oh, excuse my language, sorry. I try not to drop the F-bombs, I try to keep it clean, but sometimes it just happens because I do swear like a trucker. YouTube is a grind. Also, you guys, if you haven't already, go check out Habitual Hobbies. She's got so much stuff growing on in her garden, minus the cats eating her carrots. But if you haven't already, go check her out. Subscribe, hit that like button. She's awesome. So hit the button or else, people. Yeah, I'll beat you with my girthy eggplant. Probably shouldn't even say that. It's going to get an age restriction. I got lots of jokes. They're just not appropriate. Hash, you can keep those jokes to yourself, or maybe if I create a TFP Discord, then could be uncensored. Within reason, though. It's got to be respectful. Love the consistency, though. The daily lives are awesome. Thanks so much, Death. Death Squad, and, well, we've got a few OGs. Death, Pro Pyro, you guys are the OGs. Thank you for hanging out. Jackashes, what up? Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a great day so far. Ooh, the electric toothbrush. Yeah, gotta have, the eggplant's gotta have a little bit of vibration too, you guys. I'm running sunlight. Just gave a sub. Awesome. Thanks for supporting her, Death. What's the Insta? The Insta is thefreshprincess __. Unfortunately, some like 15-year-old girl has The Fresh Princess, so I reached out to her to see if I can either trade or, pay her for her handle, and unfortunately, she didn't respond. So I'm unable to get The Fresh Princess handle, but maybe one day. When we getting the book you promised us? Well, something it will be coming down the pipeline, but it's gonna be, I don't know if it's gonna be a book as much as, maybe it might be like a picture book until I really learn what I'm talking about. I gotta be careful. Every time I think I've got something down pat and I learn, things are always changing and evolving, and so, yes, MK got it right in about 20 years. I'm just kidding. I've actually got a lot of exciting stuff. I can't really share, but I've got really exciting stuff coming down the pipeline, and if you guys stick around, you'll find out about it soon. And I can't wait. I'm really, really, really excited. All good things happening. All right, so let's look up this mini or eggplant parmesan with little finger eggplant. Okay. Wow. So okay, this is gonna be freaking delicious. Book comes with 2 crayons. Jay, if you're lucky, you get 4. And they won't just be the primary colors. Okay, so you can make mini eggplant parmesan. There are people that actually slice the eggplant into medallions and make like an appetizer version. So maybe that's what I'll do, is like a snack variation of the eggplant. So we're gonna maybe slice them into medallions, fry them, top them, bake them. I don't know. Let me find some good recipes. I do have some tomatoes that are ready, already harvested, that I harvested last night, if you guys saw the video. I actually had tacos last night and added in my tomatoes from the garden, and it was freaking bomb. Or as my new word, bomb diggity. I don't know where I got that from, but I've been saying that a lot. I ate one of my crayons. How do I get more? Well, you start them from seed, Bernie. You guys military or something? Marines always eating the damn crayons. That's funny. Okay, so let's go hand pollinate the eggplant. We were gonna transplant the seedlings today, but I'm really excited about this process that I want to document it and make an actual long form video for you guys about it, just because, yeah. But you guys got to see it first, the update on the live. So let's go get some, or let's go start some only plants, shall we? All right, I'm actually going to remove you guys from the tripod. Ooh. How often do you go live? I go live every day at 12 p.m. Eastern time. All right, so we're gonna go on low mode, and we're gonna hit it from the back. You guys know how I do. Woo! You see all that pollen? So eggplant flowers are considered a perfect plant. So they don't necessarily need hand pollinating, but you can to give them an extra hand. So the goal is to move the pollen from the anthers, which are the yellow part, to the stigma, which is the female component, that little white and green cylindrical shaped thing. So yeah, we just make sure we move the pollen from the male component to the female component, and this helps with your yield. So this plant I've been hand pollinating on a regular basis, and you can see, let me zoom out here. We've got, I guess these eggplant grow differently than the black beauties. They grow kind of like in bunches. So we've got some woo, you guys see that pollen? Good vibrations is good for growth of the organisms. I don't know if you mean like good vibes, like spiritually speaking, or like actual literal vibrations. Flip, welcome to the drive-by wave. What's up, Eddie? Good afternoon. You're right on time for the fun part. We are hand pollinating. All right, so again, for those of you that just joined, that's the Black Beauty eggplant compared to the Chinese eggplant. Actually, let's do a side by side. Let me go get the Chinese, or I don't know why I keep calling it a Chinese eggplant. Even though it's a Chinese variety, it's called little finger eggplant. Oh God, wait till she gets her SpongeBob. I mean, you know, the other day I posted a video of me I was wearing SpongeBob shorts when I came down to the tent, and I got pretty made fun of because of that. So no SpongeBob outfits anymore, you guys. It's not happening. She uses a lot of words that are questionable when speaking about eggplants, because I'm trying to entertain you guys. Do you think the other plants get jealous when they aren't being tickled? Absolutely. That's why we gotta do it to all of them. Flip, no exception. I got my wife a toothbrush for her birthday. Bernie, that is a very thoughtful gift. So this is the difference. First of all, the color differs. The Black Beauty eggplant gets very dark, deep purple. This one is more of like, I was going to say an aubergine purple, which literally means eggplant in French. And so this one is definitely bigger in circumference. I don't want to use that word because now I'm scared I'm going to get an age restriction. And then we have this one, which is definitely smaller. So the Black Beauty eggplant is definitely going to get larger. But again, I harvest. Sorry guys, I accidentally hit the mute button when I turned you guys around. Where's my tripod? All right, so yeah, tomorrow will be fun. TFP in the kitchen. So for more jokes, Jay went south a long time ago, LOL. It's all in good fun, you guys. Before I let you go, let's check in on our clones really quick. So like I said, because we're resetting the system, I thought YouTube put the hammer down. No, it put the eggplant down. I'm just kidding. Everybody in the chat trying to get your attention. Yeah, because they want to hear more jokes, and if the sound is off, then you can't hear jokes. Mia, you're late to the party. I turned the sound back on. Right. Tomato clones. So because we're resetting the bucket system, I took clones from these cherry tomatoes. We're going to have one cherry tomato plant amongst all our fun varieties. What? Is it still no sound? Really? Oops. We can hear you. Well, all right. Well, sorry, Mia. Everybody else can hear me, so looks like you're SOL. I'm just kidding. No, she's probably just delayed, and we'll get some sound back. Just exit it and reopen it, Mia. Or whatever. It's okay. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's not such a bad idea if I'm quiet. I've been talking a lot. For those of you that are new here, I talk a lot. I'm a very passionate and excited person. My whole days, I keep to myself and I'm quiet. And so my lives, I just like, I go crazy because I just, you know, I'm excited about my garden. So tomato clones, we tried 3 different methods. One in a water bottle. So we still don't have roots in this one, but or not everyone, 2 people's bets were on the water bottle, or 3 people's bets were on the water bottle. So this is bottled water from the store. I haven't topped it up or anything. So we've got 2 clones in there, or 2 cuttings in there. We've got 1 cutting in our little floaty setup here that actually started flowering, which is wild to me. But no roots yet. Nothing yet. But there it is. We got some flowers. And then we've got 1 in the grow tower, which I think I may have seen roots on. Okay, I think I may have seen a root on it yesterday, and I don't know if that's a root or if I like messed up when I was cutting. Hang on here. You guys see that right there? I don't know if you can see that, but there is a little root. You guys see that? Right there? It's hard to see, but it is there. So far, it looks like the tower clone is going to root the fastest. Now, I don't know, but the clones are all taken from the same plant. They're all cut on the same 45. The only difference is the vessel or the grow medium in which I'm cloning them. I have a 4x410, and just like you, I'm in it daily, only I cannot move around as much. Yes, I love this size. It's literally my happy place. I'm in here all the time. The water bottle roots will take a minute. Flip, I have the same size, just full of houseplants right now, but veggie seedlings soon. Can't wait, Habitual. Definitely make sure you document that, because I'd love to check that out. Keep growing, little one. Yes, you shouldn't be able to get into your 4x4 tent. Canopy should be touching all the sides. Hash facts, I can't get in my 4x4. Hey, Bernie, I saw your first video. Was it your first video yesterday? I don't know, I got a notification. I was like, oh shit, Bernie, nice plants. Your garden or your tent or your plants, I forget, honestly. I was pretty out of it yesterday when I was watching the video, but I was like, oh shit, they're starting to flower. Looks great. If I can see your floor through your canopy, you're going to hear about it. I was wrong about the bottle. I want a redo. Well, now the results are in, so sorry, Jay. That would be called cheating. TFP put monkey bars in the tent so you can move around faster. MK, you and I both know that I would wipe out and I'd freaking break my face or something. You're addictive. Oh, wow. I've never gotten that compliment before. Thank you so much. I will be back on the next live, hopefully. Have a good day, everyone. I'm really leaving this time. Flip, thank you so much. I'm going to come check out your page shortly. Appreciate you guys for all the support. I always have fun with you guys on here. It's always a good time. No, not 9 a.m. hash. 12 p.m. Eastern time. Maybe 9 a.m. for somebody else, but 12 p.m. Eastern time for me. Oh, I guess 9 a.m. Pacific time, right? I think Pacific time. Anyways, yeah, guys, so that's it. I've got stuff to do related to the Fresh Princess, but I'm excited. So I got to get going. So this live has been cut shorter than usual. But yeah, everyone go sub to Bernie's page. It's exciting just to get to know other people in the community and see their plants, see what they're up to. I freaking love this place. I love this community. I love hanging out with you guys every day. You guys are just so awesome and you teach me so much, and I'm just really, really grateful. And I get a cool t-shirt out of it. So special shout out to Kaz, and I got some cool seeds. Special shout out to Seed Daddy, aka Les. You guys are all so wonderful. Come hang out with me tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be TFP in the Kitchen episode. For those of you that are new to the channel, I'm extremely uncoordinated, like a dude in the kitchen, but we always have fun. We always laugh and joke around. And you probably watch me like cut my finger off or something while I'm chopping garlic or onions. So come hang out if you want to see something gory. I'm just kidding. I just want to show the Gromies I'm not a bot. I have to bite my tongue every time she handles the eggplant. All right, everybody. From the bottom of me and my eggplant's heart, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. You guys are wonderful. Happy Friday and Saturday, TFP in the kitchen. Come hang out. We're going to be making some eggplant parmesan. And until then, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Sending you guys all the positive vibes, and you guys are so wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you for the t-shirt. Thank you for the seeds. Thank you for the camaraderie. Thank you for the community. Just thank you. You guys are so awesome. So we'll see you tomorrow. Don't miss it. And don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. And nice show. Congrats on the tomato sprouts. Corey, aren't you going to congratulate me on my eggplant? How do we know your videos aren't made with Sora? Who's Sora? What's Sora? Yeah, Bernie, I don't know what that is either. All right, guys. Bye, everybody. Honestly, you know when you're a kid and they tell you, like, don't play with your food? My answer to that is never! I'm always gonna play with my food. Just not like that. You know what I mean. Just joke around. Anyways, all right, guys. Everyone, have a wonderful day. Happy Friday. Peace, everybody. I bet you are. You know what? As long as you guys can laugh, whether it's with me or at me, I don't care. I just want you guys to smile. Bye, everybody. Peace.